Hey everyone, welcome back to the Pop Neighborhood. This video, we did some Funko Pop hunting again, but we did something a little different. Usually it's Walmart's, Targets, and that. We did do hit the mall. We got a few stops, a couple different malls, Box Lunch, FYE. But the cool thing is, on September 13th, I got to go to a thing called FunCon. This guy, I guess he's been doing it every year. This year wasn't as big due to what's going on in the world right now, but he still had it, and everyone wore their mask and everything. And I didn't get any video or pictures. I was so overwhelmed with all the pops they had there, and it was just crazy. And I was able to bring my own pops in. Some of my extra ones I have here I've gotten from mystery boxes I don't really collect. So I got to bring them and trade, and I think I got some really awesome trades for the collection. But we're not going to start with that. We are going to start, bring my table back. Actually, we're going to start, before we do any of this, I wanted to show you this awesome shirt. A few videos back, I had a guy on Instagram called Funko Fridge. This is his Instagram. Check it out. Definitely follow this guy. He's really cool guy, always talking to me. He's always calling me mate because he's from Australia. Very cool. And he had sent me a couple pops in the mail. Just sent them to me. And he had hit me, or put a message on my video on the YouTube here. It was like, said something about a shirt, and I just misread it. I thought he liked my shirt I wore on the video. No, he had given me this shirt here. It got rolled up in the newspaper, or in the paper and all that, in the box. I didn't know it. So I wanted to show off the Chucky shirt. Pretty badass. So thank you again, Funko Fridge. I appreciate it. And appreciate the friendship. But I just wanted to get that out of the way, and boom. I don't know. You don't have to send me stuff. I just like giving people props and that. It's just freaking nice in the world, you know. But we're going to start with FYE. There wasn't really a lot in the malls. So I went to Hot Topic, GameStop. I didn't really see nothing that I was looking to collect that they had in stock. But I go into FYE, and I look on the shelf, and this character was there. They had a few of them. And I was like, I know I don't collect this line, but I had to get him because growing up as a kid, I loved the Tasmanian Devil. And to put him in the Flash uniform, the Flash is like one of my favorite characters. I was like, oh my god, I gotta get this. It just check that out. It looks just so freaking awesome. But that was the FYE. FYE was kind of just one pop. I was like, eh. But I was so excited because I guess they're coming out with a Looney Tunes line. I think Bugs Bunny is going to be Superman. Babs Bunny, I think she's called, is going to be Wonder Woman. Sylvester the Cat is going to be Batman. Wile E. Coyote is going to be Cyborg. I'm trying to think of... I think those are the only pops so far, I think, in the set. But on a t-shirt, they have Porky Pig as Aquaman and Daffy Duck as Green Lantern. If they bring them out, I might have to collect them. I know, gets a little crazy. I'm telling you, you think you're almost done collecting, and more come out. But next up was Box Lunch. I know. I swore off, like most everybody else, after they screwed me over on my San Diego Comic-Con. I wasn't going to do it, but I happened to be in the mall because I was in Orlando, and they had a Box Lunch, and I took a look in there, and I hadn't seen these guys out yet. I know they're going to be everywhere, but I figured I got the Zombie Magneto. I had to get these two. They just look so just freaking cool. Like I've talked on here before, the detail they're putting in these pop figures is phenomenal. I mean, you can see Wolverine's skin falling off. Deadpool's holding his other hand in his hand with a sword through him. the detail they're putting in these are so awesome, and I love the storyline when it first came out. The Marvel Zombie storyline was just so cool. It was just such a twist. The next one, my son wanted this one that's collecting, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to get it too. This looks kind of cool. I don't know why. Just Spider-Man with the delivering the pizza and everything. I got him one, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to grab one too to put. I love Spider-Man too. And it just looks cool. So I thought, you know what? I'm getting him one. I'm going to grab myself one too. And the last one had been, I tried ordering online, but it had been sold out. And I looked over, and they had one on the freaking shelf there. I was like, what? It was Kirishima from My Hero. It's the metallic one. And I just thought he looks cool. I know I've been on here, I'm always joking around, oh, I like the glow in the dark. Now it's like, I like the metallic. I guess I just freaking like them all like everybody else, just going crazy. But those were my mall. I figured I hit the mall on the way home from the FunCon. And, I actually hit both the malls on the way home. And those were the few things I got. But the big thing is, I made some awesome trades. But before we do the trades, I got these two guys. I know they're not worth money because they were in the $5 bin. So I got each of these for $5. I got the Cyborg to finish up the not finish up, but to add to my Teen Titans. I grew up, Cyborg was always on the Teen Titans, and then all of a sudden they made him the Justice League. I don't know why. But Cyborg was always Teen Titans, so that's where he will sit in my glass cabinet. Darn it all. And I wanted to get the Doctor Strange, because I got something coming up in the videos here, an Infinity War thing I'm doing. I'm hoping it's going to be badass. I'm going to video and show you a picture of what I'm going to work on here. I got a little area set up. So that's to come. So I wanted a Doctor Strange in there because he's part of the Infinity War. Not just in the movies, but in the comic books too. He was a big part of it. So, all right. On to the big thing here. I did a trade. I got Cyclops for my X-Men area. For the modern era. Because that's the 80s Jim Lee costume. Cyclops. And I had to get the Human Torch just because... If you look close, I don't know if you can get close enough, but what does that say? Glow in the dark. Of course it's glow in the dark. But I got these two guys. I traded my extra Todoroki, glow in the dark, and I cannot say the name. It's the evil version. I did a while back videos. I screwed the name up. It's another anime. It's an evil version. It was a Hot Topic exclusive with the red eyes. And I actually screwed the name up so bad in the last video, or the video I did it in. I screwed it up really bad. I even know it was a guy. I thought it was a chick. So I'm not even going to try. But I traded those two, and the guy traded me straight up for these, which I was really excited about because I had the extra one. I'm like, what the hell? He wanted the anime. He saw those two. He's like, oh, man, will you trade me those two? And I was like, yeah, I'll trade you those two. So the next table, me and my son walking around, there was some awesome stuff there. I mean... If I had tons of money and I could have traded all my stuff I had, I would have got a whole crap load. But I had to use some willpower, which is very hard in the Funko world. When you see something that you haven't seen, you really want to buy it. So we're walking around the tables. We went around the whole thing, and we're near the end. And I look on this table, and it was the first time I saw this guy, Dark Revan. This is the last one I'm going to need for this series, the 4 set. And it's not selling like super expensive online, but it's selling enough, and they sell out fast. So I haven't gotten hold of him, and I just thought he looked really cool. And I go to the one guy's table, he had one. So I go, and he had $60 on it. So I'm like, oh, $60. And I was like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I go, would you trade for it? He's like, oh, what do you got? Well... A few videos back, I had gotten that Frankenstein Freddy from the Funko shop. But like I said, I had showed you the two that came in. They had some damage to them. It had a big crease down the back. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to keep it. So I pulled that out. That guy just about jumped out of his skin. He was like, what? He goes, you want to trade that? I'm like, yeah. I go, just let you know, it's got a crease. I don't care. I collect them, and I didn't get that one. I want to put it on my shelf. So I was like, oh, all right. So he goes, what else do you have? Well, I had gotten that, the Haunted Mansion, the lady at Target, remember? The Chase one. And I pulled that one out, and he's like, oh my God, that's the other one I was looking for. Would you trade those two for this one? And I was like, yeah, you're saying $60. They're pretty close in price, especially because the Freddie Frankenstein has a damage. And then my son goes, well, you do know, he brings out his phone, starts looking through Mercari. These are only selling for about $45 online. So the guy goes, oh, yeah, I kind of jacked the price up. How about this? I'll give you this, and I'll give you $10 on top of it. I was like, sold. So I traded 2 pops for him and got $10 on top of it. So I was kind of excited because I really wanted to get the 4 set. The last one, this pop, I tried getting it 9 years ago when I was doing my kids' collections, getting stuff for them, and I could not find it anywhere. I heard about it, but I'd never seen it in stores. So I was like, oh my God, where do I find this? And my son goes, Dad, he wanted it, but he didn't have enough collateral to trade. So he goes, Dad, there's one over here. He goes, but I want it really bad. I'm like, what is it? And he goes, it's the Superboy that's vaulted. I was like, no freaking way. I was like, I tried getting this for him when he was young, and I'm like, this would go so awesome in the Teen Titan, on the Teen Titan shelf. So I was like, yes. And the guy only had $65 on it, and I know this one's about 100 or 115. So we asked the guy, well, what's wrong with it? And he goes, well, it's got a couple creases. So we're looking at it, and he starts looking through my bag, and he goes, my son's like, well, yeah, I can see a little crease here and there. It's not too bad. He goes, well, that's why I lowered the price. And he goes, I show him stuff, and he goes, he sees the extra one of these I got of the Vanya. I just got that at Walmart like a week before, and I was like, oh, and I had an extra one coming in the mail because I had just got one cheap off Mercari, and then I found the one in Walmart, so I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll trade it. The guy wanted it so bad, he goes, well, would you trade? He goes, this one's technically 65, she's only going for 50. And I go, well, it's got some damage in that. And he goes, oh, I go, listen, I got a $10 bill on me. I just got from the other guy's table. Yeah, I'll do that. So I got Superboy for the Teen Titans. So I'm kind of excited to bring him out, and I'll keep his box in this container to try and keep it in good condition. So that was the Funko Pop Hunt. We hit a couple places in the mall, got some cool things, and man, I wish people would do more of these fun cons and Funko cons. It just was a lot of fun. So I hope you guys like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and join the Pop neighborhood. And if you subscribe, thank you so much for the support. You guys are all awesome. And if you want to be notified when I drop a new video, just ring this bell here and it'll notify you. And like I always say, if you don't want to be notified, that's cool, because all my videos drop on every Monday and Thursday like clockwork. So just check out on Monday or Thursday my channel. You guys all have a good one, and I'll see you next time in the Pop neighborhood. Bye, guys.